Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to a Satisfactory Friday. It's Friday, not Sunday. So, for those of you that don't know already, we have completed Phase 1. That was this base. And then we completed Phase 2 with another base over here in the distance, and we put some power lines in. And so now we're working on oil. So we've started the prep for trains. So we're hoping to have train system going out this way. And then we are going to go trains to a proper oil base. So we're going to have like this transition base. It gets us the resources that we need. So we're going to be putting a base here to get the resources that we need. But before we do that, we need to... I want to run power out this way. Just so that we can jump start when we get oil going. So... we need... power tower. Let's pause that there for a sec. That looks... What if we go over one? Nope. Yeah, that's the right spot. Ooh, but you know what? I don't like it being so tall. So let's do this again. So we're going to put this in here. Yeah, I like that. And then, with the 1.1 update on, we can nudge this down. So I'm thinking like... that maybe? Yeah, because then we can put a hyper tube through here. So maybe we nudge it all the way down to there. Oh, that might look a little weird. I think I'm going to be okay with that. And then I want to put a hyper tube relay or junction in here. So let's set up a hotbar for this, because we're going to be doing power tower, and then we want hyper tubes. That's in transport. So we'll do a hyper tube support, hyper tube. Maybe we want a junction down the line. We'll think about that after. All right. So what I was thinking. How do I get into this thing? Can I not get in there? Interesting. Okay, so maybe that's not going to work. So, what if we do the original plan, which was to, like, maybe step it down to there? So if it's sitting right about there, maybe, and then right in the middle, we do like a hyper tube there. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. So we've got a bunch of these set up, so we're just going to sort of repeat that process where we go down. And then in the middle, hyper tube. Let's make sure that it actually reaches. It does. Okay. Oh, I didn't put power on this hotbar. Okay, let's just add a power line on here too. We'll put that in 5. So then those can connect. And then can we connect this to this thing? It looks like we can. Perfect. Bit of a tight line, but I think that looks okay. I don't really want to curve this one. Like, we could tilt it slightly. But I feel like with how straight the platform is here, that might look a bit weird. So that looks like it's off by 1. Half 1, there we go. Down one, down a half. We're gonna go up one. We're just gonna repeat this a bunch of times. Down one, down a half. I love nudging. It is probably one of the best things they've added into this game. And then being able to do the vertical nudge now has really elevated it. Okay. So now the tricky thing is do we want to do another one here to sort of maintain that sort of flow? Because this is a really short curve. Like it's... Oh. Helps if I put it in the right direction. So like, if we go from here to here, it's like a really short power line run. Whereas like these ones, honestly, I could probably skip every other post if I really wanted to. But I'm only doing it because of the hypertube. Because this should reach. I think I spaced them about 10 apart. 10 blocks or foundations. So in theory, this should run. Now I may need to do a little bit of working for this because this can't quite go straight. Okay, let's see. How does the curve look? Because we're going to have a train coming down this way. So I feel like that's too sharp of a cut. So I think we're going to have to do a little bit of funky work to make this thing happen. So what I'm thinking is we're going to go straight here. And then something like that maybe. So then we get this nice curve still, but it'll straighten out a little bit sooner and then start going in. Yeah. I'm liking that. Let's see. I feel like that one needs to go maybe a half, down and a half. That looks like it's in the right spot. We'll go put the rest of it in a minute. I feel like that's off. I feel like it needs a half, yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got that in, we got this in. One more, and then we're pretty much at the base. Oop, I never actually brought that one up to the same height. We'll do a half that way. Down, down. Alright, so then this can run back. And then there we go. All right, now what do we have for power? Okay. So the goal here is there's some oil down below here, and we're going to produce plastic and rubber here. And then once we've got some plastic and rubber, we're going to move it over to here. We're going to build another tower for oil production. So now the tricky part is, I know, so Shadow and I were working on this, but I don't know if I like the food buffers on this side. I sort of like having like a center spire here. He's probably right to have it there, but you never know. Okay, so let's just quickly fix these things, because they need a base.
Automation is the way.
Thanks, Ada. Can we automate you placing these for me? This guy needs... Oh, hey, I was able to glitch him out of the way. This guy is bugging me. Alright. So I think that one's going to go this way. Alright, so we put these in. Do that one there. Okay. I do like how this all stayed the same level, so that's nice. That guy's in the way a bit, but that's okay. So I think, alright, so this is 150 a minute, 300, 300, and 150. So this one and this one, we need to merge together and then have them run up. And then these other ones run on their own. So where do I want to run these up? That's the next question. Because we're going to have them run down here. So I was thinking maybe we do like a 4x4 vertical here. This will be the corner of the whole base. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to run the pipes right up here. So we're going to and then this one. I don't know how much I like that much of a curve on that, so I'm thinking I'm going to go similar to that one. Maybe straight to there, and then we curve up. And then for this one, it's the height here. That's pretty much the same height. I think this one I need to be straight. And this one can be a curve. Maybe do that. And then we curve. Oh, okay, so this is really on the side over here. So, like, this needs to be more... Right. Okay, and then for this one, just go straight in. So that should put the 150 of each into here. Oop. So we'll do power now. Do we have the stuff for a Mark II? We do. So we'll run the backbone of our power also over here. So this, we will run one up each floor. Because we are going to need pumps this whole way up, too. So, then this can run up to here. All right. All right, so those are going to come up here. I feel like if the pipes are running up here, I want the fluid buffers to maybe be 1, 2, 3. And we'll take these ones out over here. Okay. So now the tricky part is running these up. So let's quickly just pull up wall supports. And these are going to go up each wall. Random heights. think what I'll do is we'll do that, but then we'll do clean pipe. Or not clean, sorry. I want, oh, I can't do curve. Noodle, vertical, okay. Okay, we'll do noodle. And then I want curve here. Noodle. Why? Why? What the heck? Dang, curve. Okay. I almost wonder if I should have done one out further, but we'll leave it as is. Okay. And then we're going to do clean pipelines for the rest. And then we'll have to figure out what the height will be. For pumping this stuff. I don't like how close that one is. So let's see. What other options do we have? We do noodle. Does that move a little better? Not really. That's even worse. Okay. So I don't mind how those two go together. So what I think we'll do here is we will set this one slightly higher. And then we can go up. Well, that was weird. Okay. About that. Okay. Let's do a pump just before any major elevation changes. And then I just realized I never connected this base to power. So we'll do that for now. Now, what does it say the head lift is here? Does it tell me? Takes a minute for it to get flow. Won't tell me. Darn. Okay. Okay. One there. Alright, so we've got that there. I need pump. Alright. Okay, so we're going up again. Ooh, man. We really need to get to Mark II pipes. This is getting rough. Alright, well that one's at least the right height this time. How am I doing? So I'm up to like the first level. So we got quite a ways to go still. Okay. Alright, and then we just keep going up this way. Okay, how we doing? We're almost there. Put another one of these in. Get any oil up here yet? Oh, it is starting to flow. But it's going to be right on the edge, so I think we will add in one more round of pipes. Or pumps, I mean. And we also need to add in power for it. Apparently I did not do that one right. Strange. Oh well, that works. We'll do a half wall foundation. Thank you for the follow there, Cons. That's in there. Nice. Alright, and it looks like we're filling with crude oil. So we can now start. Ironically, we're going to run it all back down. But we run it all the way up here. Because this will pressurize the system. We don't get any backflow, which is what we want. Okay, so now the next tricky part is, do we have the resources to put in a bunch of these? So we need to do 5 on each side. And then I want to do 1 as a space. Because we have to have different pipes, because we only do up to 300 per pipe. So why don't we do that? Perfect. And just enough to do all of those ones. Now, once we finish this, we are going to be doing another floor of these. But that's okay. Let's just start putting the floor in. Alright. Just so I know roughly the spacing for the next floor. And then it's going to have a subfloor. I'm really liking the idea of a lower floor to go with everything. Just to run all the wires and belts so it looks a little nicer. So that's what we're going to do under this one. Okay, so this is going to be... Alright, we'll do rubber on this floor. Rubber or plastic? No, we'll do rubber. That's fine. So, I believe that they have fixed pipeline floor holes. So in theory, we should be able to use these. Now, normally when I would run in pipes to these types of things, I would run the pipes above the refinery. But since we put all the crude oil way up here, it pressurizes the whole system down. So I don't have to worry about not getting enough fluid to each of the pipes, or each of the refineries. Alright, so now that we got those in, now output-wise, we are going to have both a fluid and a belt come out. So, we are going to have to think about that. But I think that'll be okay. And now what we'll do is we'll run a conveyor lift all the way back as well, or conveyor holes. So this will have everything that comes in and out of these machines are going to go back down to this subfloor. And that'll make it a little easier to run things. And it'll make the factory floor, if you will, look nicer. Now, let's see. I want to use this type of pipeline here because I want to be able to see what's being run. We'll run it to there. So this will show you like the pipe once it's filled. It'll show up in there. And then I will do a straight. There, and then we're going to have at least one more come down. I wonder, maybe I should just run it above. Yeah. So this will come down and then we'll stack it above this. I think I may have to do something like a noodle here. Okay. And so I'll run those down as pipes there. I'm thinking for this one, we'll run the bottom one all the way over here. Let me just see. Doesn't really matter which one's which, so we'll have them come out. I'm gonna delete this for a sec. Actually, you know what? We could put pipeline floor holes here. We'll run this one more in the middle. If I'm going to do that, then I need to do it properly. Now, beyond this floor, don't actually need that one. So we are going to have another set of basically identical to this, but for plastic on this floor. Again, it'll have a subfloor, but we're going to come back to that one after. So we go here. How does this look? I think we got to do horizontal to vertical. Okay. Now, the middle one is the bottom row. So this one's actually going to get split. So maybe I'll put that like right there. Because it's going to get split because it's 150 each, and the last little 5 there are 150 each. This pipe will have 300. So in theory, It should be enough. And then okay, now I'm thinking curve from these ones, because that looks sort of fun. Sort of got like a Fibonacci sequence there. Okay. Yep, see, this is pressurized now, so it's coming all the way in, and these should all have fuel. Oh wait, no, I haven't run. So, these are pretty much dead center in the middle. So we're gonna, oh, okay, this one's not quite as center. Because we're gonna split and go to each one. So we'll sort of do that. We'll do the same thing on this side. Okay. And now there should be fuel going to it. Perfect. Now we need to put that one is sort of again right in the middle, so we can do that. And then that one's sort of in the middle again. And that one can go here. Oh, I heard a shatter glass going live. Let me just unmute my Discord so he can join whenever he's ready. Alright, and then I want to have a see-through floor here. Perfect. Okay, so that handles the first production. What about doing see-through back here as well? How you doing, Shatter?
Oh, I'm pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. Just trying to figure out how to run the belts here and see what I like. I am working on our new tower.
Ooh, very nice. I'm just about live right now.
Yeah, I saw you go live.
Perfect. And I'm just transitioning over. Hello, hello. I am now live.
Hi, live. I'm Thunder.
God. I am now signing off.
Hi, signing off. I'm Thunder.
God damn it.
You really walked right into that one.
Yeah. That I did. Okay. Ooh, I see you got some power lines running over.
Yeah, There is technically a hypertube that I have not connected. It's just like most of the way there.
So you're saying...
Sorry, there's no way to hypertube, like to get on the hypertube yet. I did not run it the whole way.
So you're saying I just put an entrance on and kablamo?
Yeah. Okay, so these are gonna go down. I think what I'm gonna do is so we have a subfloor. How tall? This subfloor is pretty tall. If I put in a
Ooh, wow, look at all that piping that you put in.
that doesn't really fit here.
Yeah, it shows out the top.
Yeah.
You can literally just see a little ring.
You know what?
Let's take a look at what he's done so far. Okay, so I see some floor holes and some pipe floor holes, so that way we can see where everything needs to run.
So the output out of this is 20.
Got some
So
piping coming
10,
up for the oil.
200. This is 300 output. So really it's just one. We can pipe all this into one thing. Noodle.
Nice, looking good.
Thank you.
I take it the prep work that I worked on for like the floor and subfloor and stuff helped a bit.
It's helped a lot, actually. The only thing that you had sort of prepped that I didn't like was your positioning of the fluid buffers.
Well, those I didn't
Yeah.
actually position to be like permanent. I just threw
Yeah.
them there.
I was just gonna say those are the only things I didn't like, and so I changed that. But everything else was perfect.
Yeah,
All right, so
nice. I see you got the piping all running here. Are we actually gonna try to use the floor holes, or are you gonna delete those and then?
nope, they're being used right now.
Okay. I didn't know
So-
if they'd actually fully fixed them.
Oh yeah, they have fixed the floor holes as far as I can tell.
Good to know. So do we have oil going up yet?
We do. There's oil to every machine right now.
Ooh.
The things that need to be done still are basically the outputs and the power. So
Okay.
my thought for here, just so you know, is I'm going to run the outputs on this side of for the conveyors. And then for the pipe, I was thinking of...
Just had a funny moment. I was told to look at the pup, and I looked behind me on. All I can see here is laying across the clean clothes.
Nice. Those
Little
are the
sneak.
best clothes.
Okay. Nice. Looks good though. I think this is gonna work out quite nicely. So for the outputs, we should only need one tube in total? One pipe in total, I should say?
Yeah, for this floor. Well, the next
Ooh,
floor will
nice.
also have one.
Nice.
Yeah. The only tricky part I'm going to have is the belt. I got to figure out how I'm going to get it over the pipe. Maybe I should have run the pipe higher. I might redo that, actually. Oop, that's the wrong direction.
I mean, the belt can also be transitioned to running off the roof, which should give it enough clearance.
I could do
If you
that
need to,
too.
like, jump
Yeah.
things.
I could also bring the belt up to the other floor. Like, bring it back up. Because it is going to get trained out at some point.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start, well, because you got a good handle on that, I'm gonna start the placement of the next floor.
Okay.
Oh, before I do that, zoop mode. Oh.
About there. This one looks like about there. Now, one issue we are going to have is once I bring this thing online, we're going to get a ton of plastic right away, but we're not going to have anywhere to put it. Or not plastic. We're going to get plastic too, but we're going to get a ton of like the heavy oil residue with nowhere to put it.
Mm.
So we may have to like dump the lines a couple times. Like flush them just so that it keeps producing. Alright, and this one.
Yeah, if we have to.
Curve.
That's...
How does it look with curve? No.
Okay.
Gonna have to noodle
Right,
it.
do that.
Alright.
So you have rubber there, so it's plastic on the next floor.
Correct. I need to lower my mouse DPI or something.
Sorry, A to cut you off there. What was that?
I might need to lower my mouse DPI.
Oh, I do that basically every single time I play. I always drop it a little bit.
Well, it's a little easier now.
Are you using your new one?
Yeah, I really like the 502. More than
Now
my
you know.
903. The thing is, the 903 should appeal to me more, because it is like... It is, in some ways, a better mouse.
Oh, not saying it's a bad mouse at all.
The only thing I really like is the DPI placement for the 502. It's like a button right on the side, which...
Just off to the left of the main mouse button.
Yeah.
So for those that don't know, I'm going to hold mine up on mine. Can't really see it too well, but
yeah.
Main mouse button's right here. DPI switches.
It's like right there for your main mouse, so when your finger's on it, it's like right where your thumb goes, so it's really quick and easy to swap that button. But I haven't really done a full setup for it yet, so I may need to sit down and actually program the whole thing.
Yeah. I would suggest take some time and just explore what DPIs you like from the minimum to the max, and then set the middle ones in between.
I know which DPI I like just from my old mouse, but it's just reset it for this one, so
yeah.
Alright, so right there.
Well, one thing I also like is, you know that thumb button that you have? So you have the 3 thumb buttons. The furthest one, have you tried using that at all?
The furthest one?
So you have the 3. There's the 2 that are on the top, and then one that is a little further out. That's like right in front of your thumb.
Yeah, that's the DPI button. That's the one I was telling
Well,
everyone about.
that one slows it down.
Oh,
so-
it toggles it for me. It goes between high and low.
Oh, here's toggle. So
Yeah.
what mine does is I have my DPI fairly high, not super high, but if I hold the button, it slows it down.
No, mine toggles between high and low.
Yeah, the way I have it is the two buttons, which I guess are called G7 and 8, will go up and down in DPI, and then that thumb button will drop it. So like if I'm playing a shooting game and I need the lower DPI, for example, because I'm sniping, that button will make it so it's super easy.
Never thought of it that way. Maybe I should turn it off toggle then. Actually, no, you're right.
So, like,
it does also slow it down. But if I just tap it, it toggles between it. Huh. Fun. And what's this button do? I don't know.
you can explore it.
Yeah. Now I feel like I got too high. Where is this software that I don't like? Yeah, let's bump that down now that I can do it manually.
But yeah, that's just one of the reasons why the 502 is probably my favorite.
Alright, there we go. A little bit slower. Alright, so those are in, those are in. So now, where is power on this thing? Power's right there. How does that look? Okay.
Okay, that's where they're set at.
Okay, now this one's going to be a little trickier to do. Maybe what? You know what? We're just
go.
going. Oh, no. I'm not doing that. Alright.
Logistics.
Oh, wait. That didn't work. Because if I remove that floor, then I can't place it. So, let's remove that floor.
Okay, how far off did you place those holes? Basically right on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then pipeline floor holes, how close?
Pretty much right on.
Yeah, same. Perfect. Let's throw these floor holes in here.
I love just hearing machines turn on. You just hear this like loud thump.
That is a good sound.
I did not check to see how much power we're using though.
That's a scary thought.
Well, I mean, the thing is, we just need a little bit more stuff so we can unlock power generation from all this.
Yeah.
That's the key here for us. So once we get this running, then we can unlock power and use what's left from our production for power.
Yeah. And we can't make the fuel yet, can we?
We can make fuel. No. I don't think so. But, I mean, it's not hard. Once we get this going, it'll be really easy. We need the plastic and the rubber to unlock power production.
Yeah. I just didn't know if we could actually produce the fuel part yet.
I don't think so. I don't see... Let me just run up to one of these for a sec.
Regular fuel.
No, we can do fuel. We can do residual fuel. We just can't produce the... We can't build the generators yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, the bonus could be then we could at least have the, what's the byproduct? Heavy oil residue. We could have the heavy oil residue piped over and start on that.
Yeah. Okay, so if I go here, it's going to be right there. So, I go here. Boom. Okay. And then
oh, well, shit. Out of concrete.
that's fast.
I can't complete the subfloor because of it.
So that...
Wow, we already have like almost 200 rubber. And there's our first 200 rubber.
Nice.
Nice fluid buffer with the window.
Thank you.
It's a little weird with it raised up for the window, but I like it.
Well, I was also thinking, I just don't know if we have enough concrete for it.
Wow, I need the concrete so I can,
I had like 300 on me. I'm about to hit. I'm almost out. I'm down to 100. But I like that sort of like a little bit of a design there where it's not perfectly smooth and then you can see down into it.
Gives a little texture.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's almost full for that buffer.
Yeah. I'm just going to dump it.
Are you gonna... Question. At this stage, if you did full pipe network, would it do the entire just heavy oil residue, or would it go past that and do like the oil?
No, it would just do heavy oil residue because that is the fluid network. It's not connected to the crude oil.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to double check, because I've never actually really used it. So I didn't know if it would, because it's technically through the machine connected, like the refineries.
Yeah.
Affect it. By the way, it
What?
It's already almost full again.
I know. Like I said, it's going to fill really fast. and that's okay normally. But
I just flushed it again. Except I did full pipe network.
that's fine.
I figured it would just make it feel a little bit slower. So, have you gone up to the next floor?
I'm just running power where I can, since we don't have a floor yet. This is where we really should have built a blueprint for this, but oh well.
Oh, yes. Probably. But at the same time, this isn't going to be a really common thing, I don't think.
No. I would also say the fact is that with two people, sometimes even running blueprints, they don't really make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Flush that again.
Oof. I need
So-
like 63 per row for this concrete.
Well, I can give you...
So slow.
I built that one too high. Fucked up. My game just froze. Or did it crash?
Uh-oh. Are you crashing?
I don't know. No, you're moving. I don't know why it wouldn't let me build. That was weird.
Oh, you just took some of what was in the thing. It was like hitting 63. And I'm like, sweet, I can build a row. And then
Nope.
it just dropped down to 51.
Sorry.
It was just funny because I was excited because I'm like, I can build one. No.
This flew buffer fill already. Nope.
Probably.
No, it's still going.
Yeah, I find just do full pipe network for that one, and then it helps a lot.
The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a valve just so it doesn't flow backwards at all. Like, normally it won't, but I do find that sometimes pipes like to sort of just flow whatever direction they can. Alright.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so if I go up here...
Well, I think there's enough floor here now to start work.
Yeah, I'm running in the conveyor belts at the moment.
Are you working with clean pipe?
So I have been running clean pipe from like the main run in, but the rest of them are the non-clean. So like, I want you to be able to see what's in the pipe, but I don't care from the pipe to the machine itself, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So clean pipe from
From there to the pipe,
from the machine to the thing, and then
and then from the floor hole to the main pipe would also be clean.
Oh,
You have to noodle it.
yeah, I was experimenting, seeing which ones worked.
I took care of that that bannable person.
Ah, thank you. I'm going to also hit ban on my side. Because I don't appreciate that. I want real viewers. I need to scar real viewers. I need to give actual people mind-numbing content, you know?
Exactly. Alright, so.
Okay, you already got the inside. I finished the outside up. So above is done.
Okay. So now I'm going to go from here to there, there, to there. Then I'm going to put in a stackable one.
Hmm.
You know what? I don't really want to do.
Ooh. Just had a shiver.
Oh
That's
no.
weird.
Someone walk on your grave?
I'm too poor to afford one of those. Those things are expensive.
Maybe that's why you shivered. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay, let's just delete that. I'm gonna go up to there. Yeah, let's just noodle that.
Noodles.
And then this can go there. Boom. Alright. And then... Ooh. Ooh, okay. I might need to redesign this slightly.
Okay, I see what you did. I'm just looking at the bottom here.
Okay, we'll noodle that one.
Essentially, you put a junction.
Don't want noodle. I want curve. Alright.
Here.
I put a junction basically in the middle of each machine. Somehow his floors are different than mine.
I don't know how they'd be different. I just copied what was there.
I don't know. Yours is aligned slightly differently than mine, I guess.
Weird.
Alright. That. 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 That.
Are you using noodle for that?
Nope. Curve.
Ah, okay.
And then this one was just a straight up. Perfect. Alright. Now they should all be getting the juice.
It's got the juice.
Yep, they're getting the juice.
Yep.
Alright, so now I go back to here. We're gonna bring all these down.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, can probably, whoa, that was weird. Look, the last part of the floor is finished. So beautiful. Oh, I forgot that extends out further.
Now we can go there. 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 This one can go maybe there. That. There.
How far off did you have it?
And
2. Oh. Okay. Two. Two.
okay. We can hear the pipes starting to, the machine's starting to run a little. And then,
Oh, yes. What did you do at the end?
what do you mean?
Oh, that's how you did it down here.
Okay, and then I do need to push this out a little here.
Okay.
And then I need one of these. Alright. This time, I'm not going to put the wall in. I will just do... And then we can put the floor in. And we can put the sides.
Curve. I believe that's what you used.
And forgot to zoop it. Perfect. Alright, so we've got one junction, 2. I feel like about there. About there. 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 There.
There we go.
This one.
I have not Should I connect the
Yep, you can connect them.
lifts?
Yep.
Okay. I just didn't know if you had anything else you wanted done first.
Nope, we can start connecting everything. You do need to run a belt up, though, for the final one, to a storage crate. Just so we have some place to put all this plastic so we can unlock power.
Oh, yeah.
And go there. Alright, then back to curve. Oh, right, no, I had to noodle these ones. What's wrong?
This lift is acting weird.
How come? What's it doing?
No, it wouldn't let me connect into it.
Oh, I had that for one earlier.
Like, you know how the accordion thing extends out when it's connected to something?
Yeah.
That's what it was doing. Like, so I think it thought it was connected.
I had one of those too. Earlier when I was building. Weird bug.
I just give it a good old-fashioned delete, and that fixes it. So, do you want me to drop that up or down?
Up.
Up? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do a floor hole first, so I know.
And then let's just flush the whole pipe network. We haven't done that down below for a bit. Ooh, yeah, it's all full. Let's flush that. And let's just take a look. What's our power usage like? Well, not too bad. We still got... Why do we have power drop? Why do we have fluctuation in power? That's weird. Seems to be back to normal though. Nope, did it again. Weird. Something's not getting coal. Whatever. It's not enough for me to worry about at the moment. Alright.
There we go. Plastic is now flowing.
Nice.
And I like our almost identical twin floors.
I know. It's pretty good. Alright, so then... Let's do...
Oh, I was off by like one nudge for the storage container.
Your whole floor's off by like one nudge, to be honest.
It shouldn't be. It should be identical.
Nope.
Nope, it's identical. I'm
It's
telling
not.
you. Yes, it is.
Nope.
I swear. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's on the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the 5th one. I don't know how it's off by 1 nudge.
Oh, did my game just crash? My game crashed.
Oof.
Sorry, guys. I guess I found a bug with hypertubes or something. I had this crash the other day, too. Something to do with hypertubes.
No, in what way do you think it's off by a nudge?
So when I was looking at the floor holes, the alignment for the pipes when I was putting the floor pipes in, it was slightly different. It's really hard to explain without getting in, but here, let me just get back into the game and I can show you.
Well, I'm just looking at it. The machines are in the exact same spot.
So we look at that back or the leg there, and then if I go up here, the back leg is the same, but it's aligned slightly differently. So if you look here, you see how...
No, I don't, because I don't see... I didn't see a marker. Ah, there it is.
So you see how we're lined up to this line here?
Yeah.
And if you go up a floor, you're over that line just slightly.
Shit. Yeah, my bad. It was supposed to be exact, like...
Yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the world, and I'm not going to fix it. It's just, it was slightly off.
Yeah. I could have sworn I landed up cornering it on the square here. I don't know how I missed that and made that mistake.
Rookie mistake. Alright. Now, I got the stuff, so I'm going to go unlock power. Now, I still need to actually make the hypertube work better, but for now, we're just going to take it and have it shoot us out.
Pew pew.
If you hadn't run the floor holes earlier, I probably would have fixed it. But you had, so I was just like, not worth the trouble.
Well, in the end, yeah, it'll be fine.
Alrighty, so. Get up here. Are you coming? Are you here to see this, or are you good?
I'm here.
Alright. Here we go.
Milestone reached. It is my honor and privilege to inform you that the fuel-powered generator, as well as the industrial fluid buffer, are now available. Due to a lack of gold in your sector, Caterium will serve as a suitable replacement to construct the fuel-powered generator. Your research into this element was valuable. In fact, you in particular are my most valuable pioneer, but don't tell the others I said that, it would be bad for morale.
By the way, just so you know, I'm their most valuable pioneer.
I think she tells that to everyone, because she told that to me as well.
Lies and slander.
No, I'm pretty sure she just says it to everyone.
Lies and slander. Alright.
Or maybe we're just her most valuable team of pioneers.
She said most valuable pioneer. Alright, so we should unlock a bunch of other stuff today. I think we can finish all of Tier 5 today.
You think so?
I do.
Oh, yeah, probably. I'm just looking at that now. Oh, one thing I wanted to do before we peace out. Production floor. I'm gonna restock on my inventory of concrete and a couple other things. Guess it kills me inside a little bit when we fill up, when we run out. Need that. Always need a little of that.
Now, I will just do a simple one, and then I'll add in a better run later. That's the wrong way. Excuse me,
Bless you.
everyone. Man, these stupid... I need to upgrade these to Mark II. Alright. There. That.
I need...
Go right there. And then...
Need the modular frame. Also, I've got to get my hands on those encased industrial beams. Never knowing you might need a couple of those, you know?
You never know. What if we do that? Ooh, I like this idea. Okay.
Uh-oh, that's never a
Yeah.
good sign.
I'm gonna put a floor here for a sec. Just so I get the right angle. And then go over a little. Then we do.
Okay. Are you back over at the other place now?
Nope.
Oh, no, you're right there. Nice. I see you're setting up the boosters. Oh, interesting.
Trying a different style this time.
I see that. Looks interesting. Might want to add an extra boost thing, just because it is a bit of a trip.
I think that should be fine. Try it out for me.
Oh god.
Actually, you know what?
They're
No,
all
I'm gonna do one more. You're right. Alright, try it out.
Okay, they all look powered. Let me just get a running start. Ooh, yeah, that's a good speed. I'm about halfway there now.
Ooh, this is nice. Nice and smooth.
Yeah,
Smooth
and you
like
get-
butter.
Yeah, that was definitely a good amount. I think, yeah, the extra one was needed.
Nice.
Low.
Alright. Now, the only other thing I want to do is I want to get rid of that for a second. Need to go a little bit further out. I'm adding the potential to split for another direction. Hopefully we can change. I don't actually know. We'll have to...
That might actually be a little bit of a challenge. Just for the fact of the speed that we'll have. It should let us... Well, it might not do it with you not having an actual extension off of it.
Did.
Oh, it did? Okay.
I think so. But I need to make one change. So The one thing I found is that the indicator won't show unless it's the next pipe, if that makes sense. So it has, like, you can't have another junction before it.
Okay.
Actually, I think I messed that up. I think I also have to get rid of that.
Transport. Hypertube branch.
There we go. I also don't like how it's floating. So what I want to do is maybe we do an H-beam.
This pipe turns too sharply for the hypertube to put like a branch right here.
Sorry, what turns too sharply?
This pipe, the hypertube pipe here.
Oh, hello, Paisley. Well, I put the branch after. I only put the entrance here just so I had it, so we could take it when I took it back the other way.
Well, I was almost thinking if we can drop it here, basically it would shoot you out into the wall, or then you could put one essentially right beside it for the exit. That.
Oh, I see what you're trying to say.
So essentially, we can put it. Oh. We could put it essentially halfway. Oh, that would hypothetically work.
Maybe.
Curve.
Are you working on that one? Okay. It might be too close.
Hold on. I had it work for a brief freaking... Nah, it didn't want it. I swear it looked for a brief moment. Like it wanted to work. With the way that you did that, though, might be able to get... Yeah. Might be able to move the, branch.
That's too high. Wall hole. No, the angle's just a little bit too sharp.
There we go. Try it with that.
Let me grab another wall hole.
Nice.
Okay, so then what I would do is I would run one out just so it doesn't conflict.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, we'll put an entrance right there. I think we're only going to do a 2 here because it is going downhill right after. Oh, I did that too early.
There, they all show green.
You want to do the honors?
YOLO. Oh. Totally kicked us out.
Alright, let me fix that. It's because it was still running to the old one.
There we go. Oh yeah, that got a solid amount of speed.
Yeah. Now, my only concern is with where I have the other one set up. We might get yeeted up and then yeeted back to the base. Almost.
Yeah, I'd say let's put a couple of the cloth dividers right there.
Yeah.
Because they definitely has a risk of
Alright, it's very hard to see the interchange up here. Alright, I put cloth dividers up here too, so you don't run into it at this side either.
nice.
Okay, now.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm trying to put the dividers up on this.
Got you to do it?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get those running. That's almost full. Wow, that's almost full as well. Okay. Grab 2 of these.
There we go. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna... You need to come back here for a sec and just see the...
I'm just about to be there anyway.
Oh, perfect.
What's wrong?
Oh, 1, I'm stuck, but 2, get close to the divider.
Oh no.
Sucks you through it. Okay. I have to... Ugh.
See, I just went through the thing and came back out. You should be able to just put, I think, the... Oh, no, it does need that, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, I got the power. There. So, yeah, these actually need to go out by a notch. I was hoping...
Well, I was thinking of launching something else into space, so... Let's see, what fun things do we have? So we could do trains. Can't do signaling yet. I think we should do logistics Mark IV. Yeah.
Logistics Mark IV.
Oh, hi, Paige. I didn't see you in here. Alright. Ooh, I need more modular frames and...
Okay, awesome. I don't get sucked up anymore. That was kind of funny, though.
You go to the modular frame floor. Unfortunately, someone got the elevator before me.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I had walked in the elevator, then it got called.
And it was like, I'm moving now.
Yeah. I need to re-record this base tomorrow with
All the changes?
with all the lights, yeah. I had someone that commented they liked it darker, but I think they'll like my changes that I did.
Who wants a dark factory?
I mean, it was sort of neat being how gloomy it was.
I think you clicked the wrong button.
I think so too. Sorry, I was also muting my music so you could hear that one. Alright, there, that. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency.
Nice.
With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort.
Aw, thanks.
Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
They don't care about personal use. Do you feel like we should upgrade the tractors to trucks? Or should we just leave it as is?
What's the real difference between them?
25 slots versus 48, which I don't really think we're hitting max capacity on our truck, so it might not matter.
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think anything is really hitting that.
Our steel beams are at max capacity right now here. Our modular frames are backed up. I might need to actually put like an awesome sink just to offload some of this stuff.
I'm just gonna go say hello to one of the tractors here just to see if it's even hitting full. Oh, yeah, the modular frames is actually full right now, but I think you said it was backed up, so that would make sense then. Yeah, you said it was backed up, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that makes sense as to why it would be full. Are any of the other ones backed up?
Yeah, just those two.
Which two?
It was just the modular frames and the
Steel beam?
yeah, which I just fixed.
Oh my god, the steel beams tractor is... Oh god.
Oh, they're hitting each other.
The steel beams one was just like, I'm gonna run through you to get to my destination, and now it is just backing up to reach its spot. That is pro driving.
There we go. Now it's all offloading.
Yeah, the worst part is like there's no way of telling now because everything's going to be backed up at the other place too.
Well, the other place actually has an overflow.
Yeah, there's going to be enough in the belts and stuff to like buffer it for a couple runs.
That's okay. I just upgraded the belts here a little bit. So now we are probably Gucci.
Nice.
At least for a bit.
Speaking of which, ooh, yes, we have Mark IVs now.
Yeah, I need to upgrade all of my logistics. So now we're doing that on 3 and oh shoot, I messed that up. And 7. Go back here. That was my 4. Ah, shoot. That was my 4. What was on shoot?
I don't know what was on shoot.
I don't know what I had on number 5.
I'll be right back.
I
just gotta run and quickly do something. So yeah, I'll be right back.
I wonder... It might show up on one of my TikToks. So I will be right. I'm going to quickly check this, guys. All right. No, I didn't make that one yet. There's a few unmade TikToks, guys. You're going to have to check them out later once I get to it. Probably tomorrow. Let me look at my old Twitch. We'll go here. Ah, it was storage crates. Got it. Got it. That was on 5. Got it. All right. Ooh, we're getting some good coupon printage now. All right, so that's already back. We already got, yeah. So jetpack. Let's just unlock this one. We need cable. Motor. Alright. This will be quicker to just jump. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then cable should be... Take the elevator back up. And we gotta have our elevator music. Soon that base is gonna get filled out and closed in. Alright, back to this. I would wait for Shatter, but I think we're just gonna launch this one.
Milestone reached. Fix-It has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
I don't doubt it. Alright. Fluid packaging. We can do that. Oh yeah, we can't load it yet, but... Oh, alright, well. Got a bunch of this in here. And then... I do like this gloomy base look. Like, I tried to keep it a little dark still. I'm pretty sure... No, that's... Alright, we need 1,000 of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just get a few extras. The fast way to run in this game is slide and jump until you hit a wall. Didn't work. I tried. Alright. What's new? Boombox. Anything new in there? Nope, nothing new in there yet. Nothing new in there yet. Ooh, we do have coated concrete. That could be good to get now. We got the coupons. Let's get that. We got 3 more. That's all claimed. That's all claimed. We haven't got ladders, so we'll get that. Nice. I love coated concrete. It just... So, the nice thing with coated concrete is you get like this shiny look to everything. It's like a little reflective of whatever's around you. Alright, we got 1 minute. Shall we do some Packer Deluxe, guys? Alright, so I've done level 1. We're going to start on level 2. Alright. I didn't make that one in time.
And I'm back.
We'll do that one. We got that one in there. Boom, we got that one. I think we're gonna have to send this soon. Okay. We got that one in there.
Oh.
Do that one. Alright, let's send that. Sorry, Shatter. I did end up sending 1 launch without you.
Oh, no worries. What did you send?
Package fluids or fuel or whatever.
Ooh, nice. Fluid packaging.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so I need plastics.
I have everything for the next one. I have it all. I'm just doing the packager thing for a second. I got a few seconds left, then I'll throw it all in. Woo! Dang.
Do you have all 1,000 of the sheets?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, you were playing the game?
Yeah.
I did not think you were playing the game in there.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across
That
your
is very
suit.
embarrassing.
Package and
I've had that
unpackage
happen
them
too
with
many
a
times.
Yes.
Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Alright. Man, we can do industrial manufacturing, monorail. Yeah, we can do all those as well today.
Nice. Nice. I also like that we have the industrial fluid buffer now.
Yeah.
How big is it?
It's pretty big. It's like 4 times. It's
Oh yeah, it's pretty big.
Are you trying to join me in the super tubes?
Oh yes. I'm on my way down.
Oh,
really?
I thought you were in. It showed you as in. Sorry.
I was walking right into it, and
Sorry.
how rude. Just closing the door on me.
My bad. Ooh, I like the speed. I have a need for speed.
Did you like the barricades, the barriers that I put in there?
I did. Oh shoot. I forgot to swap. Don't forget to change direction. Let's see if he does it.
It's not giving me the option yet.
Hit it.
It's not giving me the
Let's see.
option.
Nope.
No, it wasn't giving me the option.
Oh well.
I was tapping E, and it was like,
Alright, so
fuck you.
I think let's do one where you sort of have to force it. Also, the game is glitched, and it is now showing me where the tube was. Okay, anyhow.
You are getting sleepy. That is trippy. Aww. Gone now. Oh, what the heck?
Why does it not let me build it? There we go. And then this one can go under.
Sounds like a plan.
And hopefully that will force us to change it a bit more.
I am...
Oh, that's even funnier. I love it.
There, I hit E in time.
Nope, I did too many times. Okay, I might change it back. We'll have to see.
I think it might need to be just a straight tube up there, and then if you want to go over the next spot, you hop in another one.
I do not like that. I want fun.
I stuck myself in the Ah.
All right. So. I hope you have enough concrete, because I know I won't.
I currently have a little bit. And by a little bit, I have like 2,000 on me.
I don't think that's going to be enough. I've almost used 1,000 just putting this in.
Oh, for this? Definitely not. So this is the fluid, right? Fuel, I mean?
Yeah.
What
Okay,
is
so we
fuel
have to
made in?
make fuel. So fuel is made in a refinery.
Okay, and we're doing the residual fuel, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
So we're going to be doing residual fuel, which is
So if
60
we're
per
doing-
minute.
Yeah, and you said we're doing 100 fuel a minute, so that's 2 then.
So that one's doing 115. That one's doing 300. And then this one I think is doing... Yeah, this one's doing 150. So we have 450 fuel. Or residual fuel, whatever. Divide by 60.
60.
7.5 of these. Other than that.
7.5? Okay.
So we need 7 more, basically.
Six. I think that's 6. So that
That's
should be
7.
one more.
One more.
There.
Although,
8.
do we want it this close to the edge? Should we move it back maybe one?
I think it should be fine.
Alright. So this last one is going to be a half. So we want this last one at 50%. Alright. So, can you build another floor above this one of the same size?
Okay, I can look into that.
Alright, how much does this produce? So 40 times 7
Vertical.
times 7 is 280.
1.
So we're going to be doing 300 fuel a minute. And if I put a fuel down here for a sec. Fuel does 20 a minute. So we can put 15 fuel generators in. So we might be able to get 5 above and then 5 below. And that'll be our 15. So if I put this... Let's see. 2, 3, 4... Dang. Alright, I think we need to expand that just a little bit further. There we go. So we need one more row up here.
I just had nachos dropped off to me.
Lucky. Alright, that's all I can build until our other stuff is back. So I think for this one, we're going to do a slightly different design.
Oh,
I added that one there that we need. So...
there we go.
We'll bring that back here. And then...
How much power are these supposed to give? 250? Nice.
I'll do a floor hole. You know what? I want this to be there, and I want one there. Oh, but then that's there. Right. Okay. So maybe we actually run it here.
Yep. Delicious nachos.
A curve there. That goes down. There. That one. That's a fun curve. Okay.
Oh, weird, yeah.
And then I think this one I'll do as a straight. Why can't I? Okay, maybe not straight. Noodle?
I'm assuming... Okay, yeah, you're doing what I thought you were doing. Bringing it down from below.
Far. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
And then that one. Okay. And then this one.
Okay.
Get this to about here. Alright, so now I need to think about how these run up. Oh, I was off a little bit here. Shoot. That's okay.
Pipeline floor holes.
Alright, so. First one's there's one that's 150, one that's 300. So 40, 40, 40. That's 120. So that one's going to be too much.
For the fuel output, are we going to drop it down and then up, or are we going to keep that above here?
Fuel out is going to go up as high as it can go when it goes out. I do think we should put... Hold on, let me just... So I want a fluid buffer here. I don't want the big ones because they act a little weirder. Oh, that was slightly off. So I want them to go into this fluid buffer first.
Copy.
Okay, hold on. Let me do the math on here again. So 40, 120, 240. Did I do the math wrong on this? Oh, there's 60 per minute. Shoot. Okay.
What'd you do?
I figured out what my issue was. So, alright. So, I'm going to move this. That's going to go here. And then it will run to here. Say about there. About there. About there.
Damn it.
So this should fill without any piping because it's coming from above. Because that comes from up there, goes down. Or did I have this wrong? Ah, I messed it up. Did I? Yeah, I did. I messed it up. Okay. That's okay. I can still use that. So we'll take that one out.
That might work. There we go.
Weird. So that goes there. I don't know why that was being weird there. That looks straight. That was weird. Alright, so this one can go to there. And then go there. Go there. Go there. Go there.
Oh, lag.
I didn't get lag this time.
Oh no, my entire game just crashed.
Oh, I had that issue earlier. Were you placing like electrical wire or something?
No, it was pipe.
Oh, weird.
Well, bear with me one moment while I get this started back up again.
What the heck? Why are these ones being weird? That's weird. Alright, okay. And they all get fuel into there. I feel like I may need a pump in there at some point. But we're going to see how it goes to start.
There we go.
Okay. Now, before I run that in, let me just... So if you look above, do you see where I have everything running up to? Oh, thanks for the raid there, Frost. How you doing today? Or tonight, I guess.
Oh, very nice. Getting a
How was Star Wars?
party of 3. And I don't see where you marked that you wanted to put
So we need to run it. I didn't put a marker, but we want to run it basically to here.
Okay.
I think I need to
Have a good night, Frost.
Night, Frost. And thank you. I hope you have sweet dreams.
About Star Wars?
Yeah, just about Star Wars. It's almost May the 4th.
Okay, do you want me to put these ones in raised as well?
Yeah. We're gonna have to pipe that one up. Or pump that one up.
Sounds like a plan.
I think...
Right in the middle. Perfect.
So we're gonna have to, I think, run it up. Maybe like right there. Okay.
Okay, so we'll make it halfway.
Why is that pipe invalid when all the others are fine? So stupid.
That's when you're just like, no, you're invalid.
Pretty much. Okay.
Ah, fuck.
So...
This is where I hope that doesn't ruin the pipeline.
This one is like 1, 2. 1, 2. Nope, that was off. That's what I get for not checking it. Alright, so that over 1. 2. This one is going to be over 2 from that. Okay, I think I see the pattern now. Nope, I messed it up. I don't see the pattern.
Ruh-roh. Okay, nice.
That one's almost... Okay, so middle over. Alright. Middle over. That one's middle to there. Yeah, that looks pretty straight. This one side over. Yeah. Middle to the there.
Okay. I'm gonna estimate 2 pumps to be safe.
How many of these do we go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a bit. 8 times 4 is what? 32. Yeah, you should be able to do 2. So we're gonna do this one. Actually, you know what? Let's do. This is pretty much dead center of, and then into. So like there, and then into. Nice. Okay. Right on the line, into dead center. Are these different? How did I mess this up? Oh, shoot. Alright, well, I guess those will be different.
What'd you do different?
It's off by... I somehow lined it up over on this corner.
By one nudge?
By like half a block. Like half a...
But looks like essentially one nudge.
Yeah, like one nudge. But since you've run all the pipes, we're just leaving it.
So
I did not
situation to what
Yeah.
happened on the other side.
Yeah, I also forgot to add that one because I had run out of parts. So I just added that thing. You know what? We're just gonna do it.
There we go.
And I want a Mark II there. This can go right to that corner. That can go into there. That one can go straight down to there. Okay, that looks straight-ish. That's what I did wrong. Okay, then this goes right to here, which then goes to here.
Have these been connected to power yet? I think they
They're
have.
about to be. I haven't
I'm talking
connected
about
half
the
of them.
upstairs.
Only half is. Only the half on the one side.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make a slight tweak to just one notch up. Yep.
Alright. Fuel should start flowing any second now. You wanna go buy peas? There you go. Also, I don't think my alert went off when Frost got in here.
Oh, really?
I'm just gonna replay it. Well, maybe it did. Okay. But it's responding with Streamlabs, which it shouldn't be. Oh well. Troubles for another day. Now, why are we not getting... Oh, there we go. One's getting fuel. And it shuts down. Are we not getting fuel production? Do I not have everything connected? Ah, okay. It is what I feared. I was hoping that I wouldn't need a pump over here. But I do.
That sucks.
That's okay.
At least it's an easy fix.
Yeah, I was thinking that I might, but I wasn't. Oh, I did not do that properly. Alright, so that should pump it there. I don't think there'll be a head lift issue. Nope, head lift is good. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Almost there. Oh. Well, no wonder that one's not pumping out. Okay. We're starting to get fuel and storage. These ones are all running. I'm just waiting for the lower ones to fill fully, and then I'll turn on the pumps for the upstairs ones.
Sounds good.
Actually, I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I'm going to run back to the other base and unlock something else. So, oh shoot, again. Every time now.
What do you do?
I forgot to hit the change direction.
Yep. That would do it.
I'm just going to have to remember to do that. Alright.
Nice. We're at 9,400 production right now.
Nice.
And that's gonna jump massively as soon as we allow fuel up.
Yeah. Our times of worrying about fuel is about to end.
Well, that's good to know.
Should I do industrial manufacturing or trains? What do you feel?
Sorry, what are the two options?
Industrial manufacturing, so computers, or should I do monorail?
Try the industrial manufacturing, because we need the computers for all the monorail stuff, don't we?
We will. I mean, we're gonna get them all today. I need to go do a run around the factory for some stuff.
Well, let's do it in the order that we need.
Yeah. We only need it for the train signals. For the trains themselves, we are good.
But the signals, in my opinion, are quite important.
I do agree with that. And we actually, I think, have the extra computer parts to unlock it. At least for now. That's not the one I wanted. What am I down here for? I need motors. I think that's this one. Let's just take extras. Modular frames. 5. And then cable. I'll have to take the elevator down. I love elevators. Makes the game way more fun. Now, the tricky part is I don't want to walk, so gotta run to these. Just gonna get extra cable. Alright, and then okay. back up to the hub. And we'll listen to the lovely elevator music. Boom, boom, boom. Launch.
Milestone reached. Manufacturers can receive up to 4 inputs for the production of complex parts, such as computers and heavy modular frames, but most importantly the 2 new project parts. The modular engine and adaptive control unit are essential for the development of Phase 3 of Project Assembly. You are making good progress. The future is starting to look bright.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Oh, and you leave without me.
Yeah, I went to go grab more stuff to turn in. Did I grab enough motors? No, I did not. Alright, so I don't have nearly enough of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to need to make more encased industrial beams. I think we are going to have to revisit the other factory that we built. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And just build a few extra things. 1, 2,
We can
3,
definitely do
4,
that.
5, 6, 7, just so I have a few extras of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Alright. It's a 15-minute wait for the next thing, so I think that means it's time to head back to the super tubes.
So where are you going now?
Super tubes? You can't use the stop button.
No. You know, I realized we actually didn't finish the
Yeah, we haven't actually finished
Other
the other
base
base. I know. I was sort of waiting for you to get back on to actually finish it. But then also we need to build a weapons factory there, and then we may actually want to expand. I think we have enough concrete there that we probably could add in some of the other stuff, whatever it's called. Alright, this is almost full, so let's start adding some pumps in. That pipe is starting to fill.
Oh, I see a little bit up top.
Starting to get enough
For a brief
filled
moment.
to the next level. Yeah, we're almost there.
Nice.
Now the trouble is this turns on and off a lot while the pipes start to fill. It's because of the sloshing effect that you get. You get a lot of stuff that like turns on and off until they sort of have had their fill up of everything.
I just turned the power off on the first 2.
I mean, I usually just leave it. It works itself out after a few minutes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my game crashed again. Lovely.
Oh, your game crashed again?
My game keeps crashing. This is great. I don't know what they did. Oh no, now I got the FPS issue.
Well, we are on experimental, so
Yeah. I think they said that they have an update coming out where they're going to be releasing some bug fixes in the next couple weeks, so that should be nice too.
That'll be real nice.
Alright, back to the server. You know we have 55 hours in this server already?
Yep.
Alright, back in the game. Things are almost filled. Anyhow. Alright, so. Do we have any delays over here? These are all running 100%. Oh, no, there's a couple of delays here. I think... Okay, that's the issue now. Alrighty. So we are having one issue, which is we are full on rubber and plastic. And that's going to cause all of our fuel to cut off. So, let's build here an awesome sink.
I was literally about to say, do you want to temporarily awesome sink everything?
Yeah.
The
only
do you want to
issue...
do a merger in front and I'll just put a belt down?
I actually want to do a splitter there, a merger there. I wanna still leave our storage so we have stuff. So overflow.
I don't think I have enough space to throw in a oh no, a splitter can fit.
Perfect.
Okay. Holy crap.
Too high. Hold on.
Oh, I already clicked, damn it.
That should be better.
Just gotta configure it now. Oh, overflow. Yeah, perfect. You already did it, I think.
I think you did. But I just had to enable the awesome sink. Ooh, look at our point go up. Let's see what we get in a minute. It takes like a minute for this to sort of actually register, so... while we're waiting for that, let's just see what our throughput is in front of this thing. That also takes a minute, but this is their fun new thing they added, so it'll calibrate by counting how many things pass through it within a minute, and then you know sort of what your belt speed is. So that's sort of fun.
Well, it's registered at 480.
Well, that it hasn't calibrated yet.
But...
Yeah. There's also a bug on dedicated servers where calibration doesn't really work. There's been some issues apparently, but it does look like right now it's counting 480, so we might be doing maximum capacity on that belt line, which is fine. All right. You know, I didn't think about it. I think we may actually need to upgrade all of these. There we go. Because our rubber is actually doing more than what we officially support on the Mark III lines.
Oh snap, really?
Yeah, it was doing 300 and we only do 270 on Mark III. So I went and put a couple Mark IV lines down there just to sort of like load balance it, if you will. So it should be fine now. Ooh, we went from like 60,000, maybe 80, yes, like maybe 90,000. We're over 104 now per minute. So the coupons are coming through pretty quick in a minute here. All right, and let's look at our power. Still a couple flickering. So it's almost there. We are getting over 11,000 megawatts now, up from our 8,000 that we had before. Even with some of these cutting out. That one's full. Okay, this is almost full in fuel, which means that that one will be start filling up in a second. For those of you on TikTok that are watching, I'll move this over so you can see. I'm waiting for the fuel to sort of catch up. There we go. Then I'll move over to this one. So now this one should start outpacing consumption. Almost. It is fighting this one for that too, so.
Oh, nice. Looks like we might break 12,000 if everything actually stays running soon.
I think we should.
I saw it go over 12.
Yeah, we're over 12 and then back under. Let's just make sure there's no issues with this. Head lift is fine. We are pumping 300. These use 20. That's 400, 20, 200 fuel used up here. So we should be okay in a minute.
I think it's just only slightly above. So.
Yeah, it's getting there. So now it's going above. So again, it's just like a slow movement up. I am going to toggle a couple off just to sort of help overflow the line a little bit. So we are going to lose
one of the things
power.
I like to do. Well, as long as we don't lose all of it.
So this is where the sloshing effect comes into play. Basically, the way their pipes work is like it'll fill and then slosh out. So you'll see like this will get bigger and then it might go down a little bit, and then it gets bigger and it goes down. It's a little more noticeable
like
on those.
Stabilizing now.
Well, I turned off 6 of them, so
yeah, but like the sloshing itself that you're talking about, it's stabilizing.
We are getting way less throughput right here than I would have expected. But it is filling the generators, so
yeah,
it could just take a minute to fill that tank. Like that one's full now.
It's full up to the second last ones.
Yeah, I'm just
The
turning
last one's
those
just needed
off
for
for a
that.
second. Basically, these two need to fill up, and then this pipe needs to fill up.
Yeah. But so far, so good. It's the
Yeah,
pipe is about half full up until the very end.
yeah.
Yeah, they should be filling up now for the pipe. all
Almost
of the
there. Yeah.
generators are full.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that
Oh,
pipe to...
there it goes.
Not quite yet. Let's let it get closer.
Yeah, there's the
Oh,
sloshing.
yeah, that's the sloshing effect. So we want to let that sort of play itself out for a minute.
So I'm thinking we send off the next one, and I'm probably gonna hop off because it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, we'll do monorail, which I have all the stuff for. I just want to
Yeah.
let this slosh out a little bit longer for a second. It's almost there. Almost there. Perfect. Alright. You want to do the left side? I'll do the right?
It literally just sloshed down again.
Did it? Whatever. I'm turning them back on.
Okay, that should be green, green, green.
Yep. And we go back over 12. Nice.
Yeah, 12-1. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so we're now doing double what we could consume. So we've got a lot of room for production now. All right.
And I like the fact that this production here is just feeding into that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a byproduct of one production.
Yeah.
Wait, I
So
wanted to check this.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's showing 0 right now. But if you click on it, it's showing the throughput at 480.
yeah, so that's the glitch,
So
is that on dedicated servers sometimes they show 0, but if you click on it, it shows the right amount. All right,
Yeah.
I'm heading back to the main base. Don't forget to hit E.
I almost didn't hit E in time there.
Loving that change.
Shoot.
Sorry, I was waiting for you to
Here
get
we
on.
go. Yeah, I saw that. Which I appreciate. Oh, weird.
Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure I have everything we need for this. Monorails!
Nice. Send it.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it.
Thank
So
you.
due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo, mother...
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I had completely forgotten about it. Also, is the space elevator for you just a bunch of stars right now?
Yeah, it actually looked really cool. Just a bunch of blinking lights.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. Now I can see it through the clouds.
I still don't see it. Let me... If I fly up, do I see it? No.
It's fading away from me again.
Still just stars. Weird.
It looks bloody cool.
I wonder if that's because I've crashed so much. Also, it looks like all of my fog is gone. My cloud. That's weird. Like, I see the whole world super clear right now.
That's definitely a bug.
Yeah, that's weird. But it's cool. Alright.
Oh, server will restart in 2 minutes.
I know. Good time to get off. Let me just land
Oh,
it
that was a
back
lot
to the
of fun.
base. That was. I'm really liking the new base that we have. I need to figure out a style for it.
Yeah.
So that might... I think on Sunday we'll start a weapons facility and finish up the other base over there. So for those of you that don't know, we have a big base over in that
Oh,
direction out
shoot.
there.
That reminds me. I might not actually be around on Sunday.
How dare you? That's okay.
Just because I've got someone coming to town that's staying at my place.
That's fair. But yeah, so Sunday I'm going to work on that, finish up that base. I may add some trains in to get some more product from there back to this base. Because I think we can fit a few more things if we have trains. And we'll try and start a weapons facility over there now that we have a little bit more resources to sort of play with stuff. Alright guys. So we'll be back Sunday for Satisfactory Sunday. And yeah, that's at 8:30 Pacific time for those of you who want to stick around and watch. All right, thanks all. See you later.
See ya. Okay, and I'm not live anymore.